Hey everyone, it's Dylan here at Bull Falls Harley-Davidson. Today I'm going to go over how to dial in your suspension exactly the way you want it, especially when riding season is coming up. You're going to want to get the suspension dialed in before you hit the road. So the only three things that we're going to need to do this is the owner's manual that comes with your bike and the spanner wrench that comes with your bike as well. And then you'll just need some sort of measuring device because the adjustment in the book is millimeters. My tape measure does not have millimeters, but you can easily convert it just using Google. But yeah, so we'll come over here. I'm going to take the bags off here real quick. Super easy to remove. You pop the bag open just like this, and on the inside of the saddle bag, you can twist these out. I like to do one at a time so it doesn't, the whole saddle bag doesn't fall out on you. Once we get it removed, I like to close the top so it's not flopping around everywhere, hitting stuff. Chip in your nice paint job. Get something soft to set it on. We have a carpet here, so that's convenient. So just make sure you do that and you don't drop it on any kind of hard surface where you're gonna damage it. So this is where you're gonna be adjusting your with the spanner wrench. So you got two things that we have. Oh, we have a few things that we have to do here. So when you take a look at this, there's going to be a lock nut and there's going to be the actual nut that you adjust the suspension on. This top one is just the nut that locks the bottom one in. So all we're going to do is we're actually going to loosen it. And we're going to loosen it all the way up to the top just like that to where it doesn't go anymore. And we're going to leave it there. And then now we're going to go to our owner's manual over here. And in my book, it's page 50. And then, so this is the table on page 51 where it's the shock absorber threaded preload adjuster settings for the rider and passenger. So if I'm riding by myself, all I'm going to do is go to my weight on rider weight over here. So I'm 220 pounds and I'm going to go over to this first column and my adjustment is going to be 7 millimeters. For example, let's just say my same weight with 220 pounds and let's just say my additional weight of passenger is 140 pounds. I'm just gonna go all the way over here until I hit 41 millimeters. So if I was gonna be riding with the passenger, I'd be adjusting it to 41 millimeters, but for today, I'm gonna be by myself, so I'm just gonna adjust it to 7 millimeters. And also, my tape measure doesn't measure, I know I kind of went over this already, but you'll just have to do the conversion. So the conversion for 7 millimeters to inches is a quarter of an inch, just over a quarter inch. So what we're going to be measuring here is the distance from the top, the very top of this lock nut to the bottom of this part. So all I'm going to do is just see what I need to have. I need to have a quarter inch, so I need to compress the spring a little bit. It's going to be a little bit harder to turn, especially if you haven't done this before. The spring is going to be pretty tight, so you kind of just take your time and do it nice and slowly. Kind of just checking it on the way. You just need a little bit more, probably a couple more turns, and then we'll have it dialed in. Let's see that. All right, yep, right on the quarter of an inch, so we're good to go. So now I'm just gonna back this lock ring back up, snug it up a little bit. Doesn't have to be super tight, just tight enough to where it's not gonna go anywhere. All right, there you go. And then that's it for that. That's how we do this is the more permanent side. Obviously, the quick adjustment is gonna be on the other side. So we'll go over to the other side and we'll adjust the other side real quick. All right, guys, now that we're on the other side here, we obviously took the other bag off on the left side of the bike. So what this adjustment is going to be for is settings for if you're going to have like cargo, any type of cargo. You know, we have all the way from 0 up to 100 pounds. So you can see these numbers here right now. We're set at 5. So if I look in my owner's manual right here, and I see 5 is going to be in between 10 and 15 pounds. So let's just say we're going to throw 50 pounds in the back of this bike today. We're going to adjust it to 11. So we're gonna move this dial one notch past 10 because that's gonna bring us right to 11. And this is why they call it the quick adjustment, because there's no tool required. You can just use your hand. And then once we get to 11, we just let it go and we just put the bag back on. All right, get it to just 11. Let it lock into place. You'll feel a little click. And then now we can just throw the bag on. Now we're ready to ride. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Again, I'm Dylan over here at Bull Falls, and I hope you guys have a great day.